Hello, everyone. Welcome to day number 4 of the Superbet Rapid and Blitz in Poland. This time we go to the Blitz section of the tournament. And in this game, we will feature once again Rapport's game against Wesley So. Also, in this game, Rapport played the same A4 he played against Vichy Anand. And what happened here? Let's check it out. Start with E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6. Rapport played a4 in the rapid against Vichy, and that was Vichy's only loss in the rapid section. This time, Rapport played it against Wesley in the last round of the Blitz. Sorry, in the ninth round. There are 18 rounds of Blitz. The last round of the day. Yeah. D5, bishop b5. Wesley played d4 here. Knight e2, bishop d6. All right, it's Wesley here played bishop d6. It's because of his opponent. Yeah, it's important to know who your opponent is, your opponent's character. Okay, this is the reason why Wesley played bishop d6 because he can actually capture knight takes e4 here. But knowing Rapport, who goes for crazy lines and crazy variations, if you go knight takes e4, knight takes e5, queen f6, white would go f4 here, which is a bit complicated. And when you talk about complications, that favors Rapport's playing style. So Wesley went for bishop d6. He wants to keep it close because the aggressive players like Rapport are very impatient. Okay, good decision by Wesley here, playing bishop d6. So these three castles. Bishop takes e6, takes e6. Okay, it's a doubled pawn. But again, when the position is close, that is just fine. h3, c5. Now black is trying to go for c4, get rid of the double pawn. Right, with c5, c4. If you take on c4, okay. If you take on c4, then knight takes e4. So white had to play b3. Knight into e8, g4, g6. All right. Knight g3, knight g7. The pawn on g6 controls. Sorry. The pawn on g6 controls h5 and f5, so that the knight cannot jump into those two squares. Okay, so knight g7, bishop h6, rook b8, rook g1, king h8, king f1, f6, knight d2, rook f7, queen f3, knight into e6. This is more or less like a game of checkers, yeah, with 8 pawns each already in the middle game. No pawn captures yet. h4, bishop f8, takes. Okay, normally when it's a close position, it is a better position for white with the two knights. Yeah, but with the pawn on g6, it is limiting the movement of the knight. Okay, the knight can jump to the c4 square, but with the light square bishop, the light square bishop can also drive it away. So black is just fine. Rook into h1, bishop b7 was played by Wesley. Again, f5 is playable here, but Wesley doesn't want to open up the position. Because, for example, g takes f5, takes, bishop b7, knight e4, knight g7, it will become very complicated once again. Maybe Rapport will go for f6. And you're giving white enough counterplay. And you're again playing to your opponent's style. Yeah, so Wesley avoided f5. He went for bishop b7, keeping it close. Queen into e2, knight f4, queen e1, rook e8. Here's another chance for Wesley to open up the position with h5. Takes, but white will probably go for knight e2, driving away that strong knight on f4. So Wesley didn't go for it. He played rook e8. h5, g5, keeping it close. Knight c4, bishop a6. That was the main point. Yeah. Knight b2, queen d6. Okay, the queen goes to that b4 square. f3, queen b4. Here, white by king f2. White cannot exchange here, of course, because he takes b4, and this rook can go rook e6 with the idea of rook c6 attacking the c2 pawn. And then you can put another rook here, trouble here, b6 and c6. Yeah. Because once the knight jumps on c4, you just take it with your bishop. So king f2, rook to b8, and Rapport couldn't wait. Yeah, again, this is a very impatient move, a5. Right, well, white can actually just stay close here with a move like king g3, and nothing will really happen in this position. Yeah. Black cannot get inside as well. But again, this is Rapport's character. This is not about the game, right? This is about the person's character. He doesn't like this position and just close. He's a fighter, so he played a5. He wants to open it up, yeah, sacrificing a pawn to open up the position. a6, rook f8. And all Wesley had to do here is just to be patient and be rewarded in the end. All right, the knight wants to jump to d5, restrict with c6. Knight goes back to f5, rook fd8, taking away the important d6 square. Because white was trying to go for knight e6 and also back to c4, right, to keep the position close, no rook b6. So Wesley had to take away that d6 square. King g3, king g8, rook a2, king f8. Okay. Queen into e2, knight f4, back and forth. Rook back and forth, rook b6, gaining some time, but the target is always a6. Okay, knight c7, finally taking the pawn in a6. Takes. Has to protect a7 first before moving the bishop. And that costly a pawn, yeah? Costly a pawn for black. And white wins with that a pawn. Look at the a pawn now. Okay, rook b6, patience. Rook a6, you have to exchange the rook. Takes. Once the rook is out of the game, it's easy for black to go bishop to b5 and open up the position with a4. That extra pawn gives Wesley that win. Now this is winning. Okay, it takes a4. This is desperation, trying to find an open line for the queen, but there's no mate. The knight is too far away. These two pawns will be the king's shield, the king c7 and king b6. Takes the knight, extra piece, queen d4, king c7, queen f7, king b6. Black wins the game. Yes. Rapport resigns. Okay, this is an important win for Wesley, at least to salvage a very bad day. Yeah, he lost to Anand, he lost to Caruana. Yeah, he's losing like it's losing around 37 points. So from world number 3 in the Blitz, he will go down, I don't know, as low as number 10, I guess. But okay, there will still be 9 more games. Okay, it's 18 rounds of Blitz. There will still be 9 rounds of Blitz tomorrow, and Wesley still has time to shape up, yeah, to bounce back tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, Blitz is anybody's game. With a faster time control, you will see more mistakes, more blunders here and there. They are the elite, but at the end of the day, they're just normal human beings. We are prone to make mistakes. It's just part of the game. Win, lose. That's just chess, and that is life. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you also for supporting our channel, Charles Max Chess and Charles Max Entertainment, on Facebook and on YouTube. We will continue to cover this Grand Chess Tour, Superbet Rapid and Blitz in Poland tomorrow, the last day of the event. And tomorrow we will also see the overall winner of this Grand Chess Tour Rapid and Blitz in Poland. All right, this is Coach Oliver. Stay safe, everyone. Bye bye.